Hi everyone, this is my unboxing video of my Louis Vuitton Monogram clé pochettes, known better now as the key pochettes, as they've officially changed the terminology into English, which literally translates into key pouch. So those of you who have seen my videos, I have owned a couple of these before in other prints. I've had the multicolor and I've had two vernis ones, which I've now sold. I've been getting really into Monogram bags, so I absolutely wanted one. And first world problems, it's difficult when you have a clé and then you go to without, because it's like, what do I do with everything? But it really is a luxury to have everything together and to use one of these. And I definitely highly recommend this for anyone who's either starting out into Louis Vuitton, or or has really never even had one. It does make things a hell of a lot easier every day. So obviously I really opened this because it was for Valentine's Day, but I came with a few goodies that I thought some of you would find really interesting and fun. So yeah, here it is, standard Louis Vuitton bag, those of you who already know. Receipts here. I don't show details of receipt, I find it kind of tacky, but for those of you who don't know what a Louis Vuitton receipt looks like, looks like that. Won't show the inside. If you're curious, you can see the sites on the prices online. But yeah, and look at this, you guys. This is the best thing ever. I've never received a Louis Vuitton Valentine's Day card before, so he was so sweet to get that. It comes with a really cute photo inside of the one of the classic Louis Vuitton trunks, that box, I think. It has red inside. It's very cute. It looks like very Valentine's Day-ish. And he said count the stitches because he's been learning how to spot fakes, because he asked me the other day how I spot fakes and I mentioned the stitches and stuff, so he's made that into a joke. And it says LV card, so perfect. He's so cute. And yeah, so that's how it is. And I love it so much. I don't know anyone else who's gotten a Louis Vuitton Valentine's Day card. He's so adorable. And then it came with this, which was really, really cool. So it's a gorgeous kind of pattern textured booklet that says Collection Printemps-été 2016, meaning the spring summer collection of this year. So it comes with all these pictures of obviously the collection, new stuff this year yet to come. Funky looking bags. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of a lot of them, but it's always so fun and cool to have something like this. Yeah, I do love it. It's like a collector's item. And then we get to the actual thing. I wanted to point out to you that I've noticed differences from this year's clé pochette key pouch in comparison to the ones I've had before from previous years. I won't tell you what they are at first, I'll eventually tell you, but I want you to guess what they are. So here's a standard box, comes with the leather string and cute card. Do you see a difference? I'm going to try and zoom up. Sorry if this is hard for you to see. Sorry, my new camera is trying to focus. See if I can get this into the light more. There's a break in the link. You see, in older models, you'll never see that slight gap in the link that's holding the chain and the actual clasp together. Slight uneven break. Also, do you notice anything different about the chain? Do you? Look how long it is. These are usually never that long. They're usually a bit shorter, say 3 to 4 links shorter, and the links are larger. They're not as edgy as they once were. And the hardware feels slightly lighter. So obviously this is a demonstration of the changes in Louis Vuitton's materials and consistency. I can't speak for the quality as I have not used this more than a day yet, so I will see how it holds up. But it is still diamond cut, but the links look a little rounder. Although they're still diamond cut, they're larger, there's more space between the links. I wonder if that makes it longer, but overall the chain, maybe the link size appears longer, but the chain is longer compared to the other ones, either due to the chain or not, or they added extra links as well. The links are definitely larger, and it probably does contribute to the length. However, I was very pleasantly surprised to them using what seems like original, durable, old school canvas, which is, I just absolutely love. I couldn't stand a piece I bought a couple years back, which was an azure piece. It felt like rubber plastic and I sold it. This has gorgeous canvas and it kind of makes up for, well, this difference. I'm not complaining, but I'm going to see how this holds up. But it is quite shocking to see such a difference, as I'm so used to the other kind of chain with the smaller links, edgier links. I'm sure if you compared the two, if I had an old one, you could see a major difference between the two. This wallet was produced literally a week before my boyfriend bought it, so it was quite new. I had warned him and told him to tell the girl if she tried to sell him one that has been handled to make her get one from the back, and that's exactly what he did. And first she was reluctant and said, oh, we don't get stock until like every 2 hours. And he goes, well, 2 hours is quite often enough. And she went to the back, and sure enough they had some. So you see the stitching in the edge. There's some gathering going on each side. I have never seen that before in my previous key pouches. You know, I don't mind so much as long as the pouch holds up. But these are just some differences I'm pointing out to you, especially if you are looking to get one of these, just to make you aware. It's still gorgeous and smells great, has got the calf lining, and as I said before, the canvas is really, really, really substantial and thick and rigid. I love that. It feels great. It feels so nice. Also, I'm not a stickler for made in France, maybe because I live in England and we're so close to France and almost everything we have at the Louis Vuitton here is made in France. But majority of the SLGs, as you know, no matter where you are usually made in Spain. So I was quite shocked that mine was actually made in France. Mine's made in France. So I'm not a stickler, but I thought it was kind of cool, you know. I think it's rare to get an SLG that's made in France. So that's kind of cool to have. I really don't care too much about the bags. I mean, really don't care where they're made. But I have never had an SLG made in France. Really, majority of them are actually made in Spain. So that's quite cool. That is quite cool. Just a bit different. I definitely recommend this piece to anyone who's either starting out with Louis Vuitton or very new to it. It's one of those staple pieces that you're going to use probably most out of your entire collection ever. Even the most avid collectors and the most loyal Louis Vuitton fanatics who've been hoarding and collecting over the years still swear by this piece, as it's the most used and stays amongst the most favourite pieces of any Louis Vuitton lover out there. And another thing about these new pieces, I think it's been happening for years now, if you get an old clear, the zipper pull, zipper and the hardware is pretty much consistent. They all have the same sheen or shininess to it. The new pieces, it's probably been happening for the last few years, maybe 5 years or more. The zipper pull is often kind of, it's not matte, but it's not as shiny as the rest of the hardware. It has a sheen to it. Sometimes it can look quite matte, but it's not, I would never call it like super glossy. It's not like this. The chain and the clasp here are quite glossy, whereas this one has sort of a matte sheen to it. So, yeah. Sorry about this focus. My camera's new. I'm still trying to figure it out. But there you have it. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I'm glad to help anyone, as you guys know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my Valentine's Day unboxing, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Mwah! Love you all. Bye.